hold on. What's it called again?
Lua Lua.
Lua Lua.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shout out to Lua Lua. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Lua Lua. Who's that?
Lua Lua?
That's your shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's the YouTube. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
DIGI Prada, welcome to Lua Lua.
What's the
Appreciate
word?
you coming on. How did growing up in Chicago shape your ear for music, and where did the specific neighborhood sounds come from?
Okay. So first off, for everybody that is watching this, that's actually such a good question. I'm so glad you said that shit, because I am actually originally from Portland, Oregon.
Oh,
My family is from here, so we would come back and forth, you know, Christmas, summers, whatever. So that's where I didn't meet anybody though. It would always just be strictly family. Sometimes my cousin might say, oh, I know someone who makes beats or something like that. And I'd be like, okay, I'll tap in with him. But originally I'm from Portland, Oregon. I moved out here right out of high school. You know, I had $1,000 saved up for a Honda Civic, and I was just tired of having no motion in Portland. So I thought to myself, what can I do to go to the next step? And my friends kept telling me, your beats are fire. Just go to a big city, you know, and you could turn up. So I ended up booking a one-way ticket to Chicago. I got a place. I stayed with like 6 Indians. It was like a UIC building, and I basically lied to them and said I was going to school so I could get it for the low. It was like $400 a month. And yeah, they kept asking me like, why we don't see you at school? And I'm just like, shit, we don't got the same classes, you know? Just trying to hold off so I could stay in that spot.
Yeah.
So I came out here, got that spot with them, just started working like a busser job at a steakhouse, and then just like calling studios and just saying like, hey, can I book a studio session and just make beats? Because I didn't know how it worked. I came out to Chicago really like, I didn't know anything. I was walking from like 18th and Union all the way to downtown.
Damn.
Like I didn't know you could take the bus. I didn't know you could hop on the train. I was walking everywhere. And I would just go to studio, tapping with the producers who were there, the engineers, the owners, ask them if they know any artists, who do they know, and I just kind of went from there. And I fell into the drill scene, you know.
That's sick, though. That's like a real hustle story, you know what I'm saying? That's
it's
pretty
a lot
badass.
to it. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Walk us through a typical beat-making session. What's the first thing you do when you're in the studio, and how do you know when a track is done?
Are we making the song or just the beat?
Just the beat, just the beat.
If we're making just the beat, I'm going to be real. I'm going to roll up first, get in my creative space. I'm going to pull out the MIDI keyboard, start playing the piano a little bit, try to catch a vibe. And then I'll usually set the sound to a piano sound, play a melody, find a melody that I like, and then change the noise. And then add the bass, add the drums. And then, yeah. Right now, now it takes me, I don't know, you guys see when I cook up, it takes me 5 minutes to make a beat, sometimes less. Like, full laid out 2 minutes 30 seconds like that. Like by the time you're even done scrolling, done.
I remember I slid that one time to your crib. I rolled up, and by the time I was done, you had a beat done.
Literally,
I was
and
like,
artists get so frustrated because they try to write to it, and then like I'm already on the next beat, and they're like, "Dude," I'm like,
Slow down.
Yeah, you gotta just get real, get like that."
Your beats often have that gritty melodic edge that fits Chicago rap perfectly. What plugins, sounds, gears, or type of samples are your go-tos in capturing that sound?
Heat Up 3, Nexus 2, I think it's 2. I think that's, Nexus 2. I was using a lot of stock sounds too, bro. Like I didn't have money for VSTs and plugins and shit, so I was using like, when FL20 dropped, it was game changer. I think they introduced Flex. It's a VST called Flex. They had a bunch of sounds. But like back then, just straight like Toxic Biohazard, if you know, you know. FL Keys, I think it's called Sawyer. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Sawyer. What else was stock back then that we were using? Gross beat, yeah, just all stuff like that, you know. Now there's stuff that you just click one button and it does everything for you, and it's like...
Makes it way easier.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing I wanted to get into is how do you collaborate with artists? Because like I know, like I heard the Rooga story where like you were super innovative in booking the session and everything, and he pulled up, and like I think that was really smart marketing and everything. So how do you typically go about booking an artist now compared to when you originally started with the networking aspect?
Now, honestly, that whole Rooga situation kind of like made me not want to do that anymore, to be honest. I'm not gonna like speak on his business or like our business, but that what happened between me and Rooga made me not want to like go back into that, you know. Like now I kind of want to stay distant and just send beats. I don't want to be in the studio, you know. Like nothing serious happened. It's just agreements, you know, didn't fall through and stuff, and different views on things. And I felt like that's made me definitely want to kind of stay away. But also, it's just made me want to get out of the Chicago drill scene. Like I don't want to just do Chicago, you know. Like I want to do other things too. And when you do Chicago drill, it's one of those things that people just keep you in there, like you're stuck in there. Like I feel like if you do R&B or something else, you're not just stuck in there. You could do other stuff. You could do pop. You could do whatever. People are open to you doing that. But when you do drill, it's like, oh, you're labeled as drill. Like, okay, you only make drill beats. Oh, I'm not even gonna hit you for R&B beats because you make drill beats. So I know you can't do this. But it's like, do you really know? Like, do you really know?
Producing in Chicago's competitive hip-hop scene
for sure
isn't easy. What's the biggest hurdle you face, like budget constraints or breaking into bigger circles?
I would say just getting in the studio. Like, I've seen a bunch of people who have the best laptops, best VSTs, best equipment, but their networking skills are just ass. Like, just straight ass. Like, ass. You guys sit on the internet and say, who need beats? Ass. You need beats. Like, ass. Like, you got to really get in the studio. Like, a lot of producers do not want to pay for studio time. They want to get invited for free and stuff. And it's like some of the most important connections that I made was through paying studio owners their full price every time I came through. Like, and then it leads to a connection where I don't have to pay. And then we end up, you know, he's inviting me to come to the studio. Hey, I got an artist. He's down to wants to buy a custom beat, slide through. It gets to that point. A lot of people don't want to put the work in and like, you know, pay people's price.
Handouts.
Yeah, exactly. Handouts. A lot of people ask me that. They're like, how can I do this? How can I do that? And I tell them and they're like, oh, that means I have to spend money. I'm like, yeah, get a job. Like I was busing, I was bar backing every single day. And I think the food industry is like the biggest and easiest way to work as a musician because you make money every night. You're also getting a check every 2 weeks just from your regular hourly. It might not be a lot, but it's still something. It's like it's extra. And then also they're very flexible on timings because sometimes it might not be busy, you know, so you might not have to come in. You could focus on your craft. Then you come in the next day. Sometimes you make like an average like $100 a day just every day coming home. Like it's just easy for producers. I try to tell everybody, even as an artist, like just do that. But you got to go home every day and just work. That's the thing. I didn't go to my first club till I was like 23, 24. Like it didn't interest me. Like it didn't interest me at all. Didn't even know about clubs or bars or like how it really worked. Because I just went home after work every day after getting off at 12 p.m. or 2 a.m. and just going straight home. Working on beats till like 9 in the morning, sleeping till 5 p.m., get back to work, go bus, get off late, go back home. Same routine every day until shit just popped off.
So I always tell people the 9 to 5 isn't really supposed to be a long-term solution, but you need to use it to like invest in yourself so you can get away from that race. You know what I mean? So.
Exactly. It's hard to take someone serious when they have no emotion, and then you ask them what they're doing, they don't have any job, but they want this career, and it's like, show me you want that career. Like, go work a 9 to 5, do one of the most uncomfortable things to man now that is to people. It's weird. Like, it's so uncomfortable. I don't know why. But if you're not getting paid, then like, go work a 9 to 5. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know, there's not shit wrong with that.
Do you ever feel bad about getting Fyb J Mane's music taken down? And how did you get coined the name Thunky Man?
No, I don't feel bad because I let him have many chances. Like over the last like 3 years, I gave him a chance. Sent lawyers at him, managers. He didn't want to reply. I don't know what else to do. Like I'm not gonna let another grown man eat off my work while I just sit here. And especially when I got DMs. Let me pull them up actually. I got some. I remember I seen some DMs in here that said we were gonna go 50-50 on it. But even when I did, one sec, I got it right here. Look, this is how many DMs we got. I thought you was my homie, bro. Look at all this. This is what homies do, right? I thought you was my friend, J Mane. We not for this how you treat your friend, J Mane? Look, all right. said, I got to holler about you about the contract. I said, bro, they ain't got nothing going on but saying we own 50-50. You ain't even got to sign it just in case someone drops a song on YouTube and then we got our shit together, basically. He said, oh, okay, cool. Then we started talking about some more songs and stuff. So this isn't like just out the blue, you know, like he's been known what the agreement was. This wasn't like, oh, we just made music. Because this is what he tried to make it seem like was we made music and that we didn't talk about it. We were just like, I just expected money after he blew up. That's what he's trying to make it look like.
Yeah.
Foot is down, J Mane. Like the DMs are there. You feel me? This is back in 2019. Like that is a long time ago.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's just smart though, because when I took his YouTube down, it happened to be on Lil Durk's birthday. So he ran with the narrative that Lil Durk took his music down because they were beefing. You know?
That's a marketing move right there.
Marketing move right there. So yeah, that.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri tweaking.
Where was I? My bad.
J Mane got with the marketing move with Durk.
Oh yeah, so he did the when I took his YouTube down, he basically said that Lil Durk did it, and I remember he like put some fake dreads in his hair or something and dyed the dreads like who was that, King Von or Durk who did that, the blonde tips or something.
Yeah.
And he started trolling, and then he started trolling saying that he was homeless, and.
So you don't think he was actually homeless in that?
He wasn't.
No, okay.
No. He just knows how to like. That man funny, bro. There's a reason why he went from 130,000 subscribers to 400,000 subscribers. Like that man is funny. You feel me? Like I hear everybody. I'm on the West Coast now, and I hear people say over whooping and break this shit down and know all about just what's going on with the shit he be pushing and the whoops and all that.
I kind of got a crazy take on it because it's almost like, I don't want to say like you saved him or anything, but you really pushed his life in a positive direction by doing that.
That's my son. Yeah,
he stopped the diss music.
I done raised him right.
Yeah,
I raised him right.
Yeah,
I done raised him right for sure. So like, who would have known what happened to Son if he would have went down the rapper route? You know, who knows?
100%.
Who knows? Who knows what would have happened? Maybe So it's like I feel like I opened up an avenue for him.
He can get sponsors now. Like
he can get sponsors now. He could do like that man just interview Peasy inside his house. Like, was you gonna interview Peasy inside his house as a rapper, J Mane? The world may never know, but I think we know. No, I think that for sure.
Yeah,
like I done definitely
If you look at it like that, that's true.
But in all my interviews, I done always said, J Mane, I hope you do better. I hope you learn from the situation, because you helped me learn. You helped me learn how to not get fucked over ever again. Like, you done taught me things. So like, if I could go back and take all this back, I wouldn't, because I learned from it, and I'm thankful for you, bro. Like, I'm not even saying that just for whatever, but like, I'm really thankful for everybody who's fucked me over, because I know to never ever make those mistakes again. So therefore, thank you, son. Thank you.
That's true. If you're talking to an up-and-coming producer in Chicago right now, what's one piece of advice you'd give them to level up?
Collab with as many producers as you can, because every producer has a different rhythm that you don't have. Whether they're starter or pro, platinum, Grammy nominated. Like, there's some producers who don't even know how to use the program, but they have a rhythm in their head. And sometimes they just bring, they'll be able to bring it out. It just sounds cool. Like, it just sounds different, sounds dope. And that starts to gravitate on you, because once you put their rhythm with your rhythm, it creates a whole new rhythm. And that rhythm would have never been formed if these two rhythms never went together. So it's like you're really making like a crazy, unique rhythm, if that makes sense. So yeah.
I wanted to ask you about the Grammy thing. Someone was putting me on game to something, but I didn't really understand what they were saying. Like, that some way, like, Grammy nominations are bullshit, because you could, like say I'm in the studio with the engine. Say you're producing a beat and I'm in the studio with y'all. You can put me down as creds, as helping on the beat, and then I can get a Grammy even though I didn't really do shit. If
you win the Grammy, or even if you're don't win the Grammy, you're still nominated.
Okay.
So that you're, that's why, like, they'll kick you out of sessions. People take that shit serious, but it's like, there are people who will go in sessions, and maybe if you hum something and it gives someone an idea and you get that on phone or some type of proof, you could go to court with that and literally be like, I have proof that I'm on this track, or I influenced this Ye track. And now I need 2 points. I need a couple points on this track. Like, It's crazy.
That's nuts.
It's crazy. That's why people get mad when they can't come to studio sessions. But it's like, if you don't know the group, like, you
Oh, that
don't know the
makes
group.
sense,
That's why a lot
yeah.
of people do in-house shit.
That makes a lot of sense now. How do you build tension in a drill beat? Hi-hat rolls, airy keys, or letting the kicks breathe? Walk us through one of your patterns.
So first, I'm gonna turn the velocity up on the bass, on everything, on the bass, on the 808s. Turn the velocity up all the way. Kicks all the way. Hi-hats. I've been doing some crazy rolls. I'm not gonna lie. I have some crazy hi-hat rolls. I would say we'll go for like 146 BPM to like, my favorite is like 146 to like 167. I try to stay like in between there.
Okay.
The 120s is more like, gives me more like a Atlanta, Young Thug, Lil Got It type, type of vibe. But yeah, for the drill like hype scene, I like to use pianos, violins, orchestras, heavy on the brass, stuff like that. Give it that like, I feel like Chicago's just, when you hear brass and a nice drill beat, it's like, it's going to be hard, or
Facts.
there's going to be some type of dissing going on or something. Not saying I'm trying to promote this and we're pushing peace, but, some of the hardest songs in Chicago happen to be dissing, so.
That's true. We lost King Von, FBG Duck, and others too soon. Has producing for drill artists made you rethink safety or anonymity in the studio?
Man, what? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They're like, hell yeah. I feel like this drill scene done fucked me up. Like, I feel like I just can't move. Like, I don't move around life the same. Like, I feel like when I go to the West Coast, I'm moving like as if I was in Chicago. I'm looking at every car that comes by. I'm looking, even when I'm driving, like just looking. It's just that like a natural habitat. Like, I don't have ops. I don't have people I'm into it with. But I have to watch my surroundings because the people that I be around are into it with people. So like, definitely, there's times at studios where, I'm not gonna say who, but like, we'll be cooking and they'll get a call, be like, so and so at the studio. They'll stop the song like while we're recording. They're like, we gotta go. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like,
That's nuts.
like, and then they want you to know when they got shows and shit. It's like that shit just, you gotta move right.
And people don't care no more. Like the Brandon Buckingham guy or whatever, like his cameraman got shot.
Yeah, people like that. I'm like, like they just really don't care. But yeah, no, that, like, I feel like Duck's example was like, that shit can happen anywhere, like anywhere at any time. That shit was what, Gold Coast?
Yep.
That shit, like, that's the one spot you would never,
Chicago,
that
yeah,
you would think like if he was there, you'd be like, okay, nah, like we gonna wait till whatever. Like that shit is crazy to me because it's like, that just show you it can happen anywhere, And that's, it's fucked up. It's fucked. The hate out here in this city's fucked up because there's a lot of talented artists that if everybody came together, bro, Chicago would be the like, no, like, I feel like I truly believe that they would be able to produce at least like 70 to 80% of the industry music by themselves if everybody was alive, like Pat B, everybody.
Oh,
everybody.
that's true. Imagine if like Duck and Dirk would have been like, all right, let's push something great here and get on a. They could have did 1 billion views like when Drake and Dirk got on. You know what I'm saying? And like really uplifted the city in a way that.
Yeah.
I just wish it. Sometimes I feel like Chicago has the crabs in a bucket mentality, and it's just.
Not
sad.
for sure. Not for sure.
UK drill, New York drill, and even Brazil's drill funk. Which mutation surprises you most, and have you cooked for any international artist yet?
Yeah, I have. His name is Billy Seal. He's from Greece. He's actually like one of the first. He's actually one of the first Greek artists to kind of start the trap wave out there. You should definitely look into that. His name's Billy Seal, Billy, like Billy, and then Sio, Billy Seal. And I actually got the opportunity from Lil Rico. If you know Lil Rico, he made the slide song for Duck. So I tapped into Lil Rico. He was like, I'm from Greece. So I flew out to Greece, worked with him, because he was making beats for Duck while I was making beats for Duck. So I ended up flying out to him, and he was working with the biggest artists in Greece. So what happened was I went to Greece, and he brought me around Billy. And Billy was like, I'm going to a vacation home. You guys want to come? I was like, hell yeah. Rico couldn't, some issues with his girl or something. So I ended up going by myself with Billy, with this big artist and his friends. I didn't know anything they were saying. their English was like that, but it was an experience. We went to the studio. We went to a nice little water, like, what do they call it? Like it was almost like an island, and it was beautiful, bro. Got to tap in with that.
Yeah.
But the UK scene, what'd you say? UK,
You got the UK, Brazil's got like a funk drill
the
scene going
Brazilian
out there
funk.
right now.
Yeah, I like Brazilian funk, like the little Brazilian boys who are out there with the blonde hair. I forgot what their name is. The
UK is popping right now. You got Central C, Suspect.
Central C,
all
yeah,
them
for
going
sure.
crazy.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah. New York's popping too, though.
That's crazy you said Greece, though. Me and Ruben are actually planning on going there this summer, so I'm
For
going to
real.
have to tap in with bro, yeah.
Yeah, tap in Lil Rico. He's in Germany now, but yeah. But I'm at the point to where I want out of drill, so I'm down for anything. I feel like every time I try something new around somebody, like say it's a group of friends, and they're like, try making an R&B beat. I feel like everything I do, it just comes out banging. It just comes out nice. It comes out good. And I feel like I could do anything. I just don't have. I'm just not into that scene, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know where to go find. Like, I know where to go find hip hop artists and rap artists. I don't know where to go find these R&B artists or a pop singer. Or, I don't know because it's just not my crowd. It's not my scene.
Yeah.
So, I used to make EDM. I started out making EDM. Then I switched friend groups, and yeah, they listen to different music. And
Hell
that's
yeah.
it. That was
AI beat
drooping on. Yeah.
AI beat generators are flooding beat stars. As a Chicago producer, how do you stay ahead when anyone can spit out a drill type beat in 30 seconds?
You do the same shit. You use AI. That's the only way to keep up.
There
You
you
either
go.
get left behind or you stay up with the program. That was the same when like when the new updates came out with FL. It was like use the new updates to your advantage. Like they do a lot of things for you. You either get left behind or
Just
you
like
upgrade.
the NVIDIA CEO said, he said AI is not going to take your job, but people who use AI are going to take your job. So,
Exactly. Everybody like it's kind of like if you look at it now, like all of our parents, like a lot. I try to tell a lot of our parents or people our parents' age, like use your phone, put your phone on Google or put your business on Google or Google Maps, all that, like all that stuff. But they don't know technology like that, and it's like, and then they wonder why their businesses go down or go under the ground. And it's like
Gotta
you
keep
gotta
up.
upgrade. Yeah, you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up.
Drop a hot take. Who's the most underrated Chicago drill producer grinding right now that the world is sleeping on?
Damn, it's gonna get me fucked up. 'Cause I got a lot of friends who rap, but it's like the hottest Chicago drill rapper, underground. That's the thing. Like, what's underground to you guys out here? Like, is DCG still underground, or would you consider them
I
already?
wouldn't say they're mainstream, but if you're getting over 100K, like you're a respectable artist, right? Like, you know what
For
I mean?
sure.
Like people like that's legit.
Fuck. Hold on, I gotta think about this one.
So I say like 100K, under 100K views would be underground.
Okay.
You know,
Who the fuck? It's like everybody. I'm not trying to choose. A couple of them are kings. I'm not trying to like do none of that shit. Fuck, bro. I'm so out. I would say, nah. Damn, that's a good. Let me think for a sec. I want to get this one down. Cause I do want to shout someone out and see if I'd be able to work with them.
most definitely.
Who do I want to work with? Baby Chief too big. Who be on the pain shit? I know it's like the older guys though. Who's the older dude? OM something. OM. He's from like. I want to say he's over like the O Block area. He's a little bigger. He be doing that pain shit.
I'm thinking like
me
Ike
see.
Muna, but he's signed to a major though.
He is?
Ike Muna? Is that who you're talking about?
No, but I know
Ike?
who that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
He signed?
I think so.
He be
just
making
signed,
music?
yeah.
Damn, bro. I've just been so out the scene. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Because everybody who was underground is like popping now, like Q50 and all them. Like
Since I left, because I went to Wisconsin, now that I'm back, like I was just talking
it's
to my
different
homie.
now.
It's so different,
It's
bro.
different, bro.
It's,
I can't even keep
yeah.
up. That shit changed like within
It's
2 to 3
crazy,
years, just like that.
yeah.
Like, fuck. Hold on, I need to get this down. Who should You don't know anybody? Someone who you think
I want to see you work with Jada Lowe. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Who's that?
Jada Lowe. That's one of my artists right now, but
Jada Lowe.
We'll
She
get a
from
track.
Chicago?
Yeah. We'll get a track Thursday. We'll get a
Jada
track
Lowe.
Thursday.
Hold on, I'm trying to think who's actually cool out here. Probably Fonzo, bro. I'm gonna say
that'll go
Fonzo.
crazy.
I'm gonna say Fonzo. You can ask it again.
That'd go crazy. Well, DIGI Prada, appreciate you coming on. Look forward to seeing what the future holds.